Hey, 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 what's up? This is Sai with the Terror Eye. What's up, Scorpios? My fellow Scorpios. Hey, it's been a while. OMG. Oh my gosh. I am trying to get out so many series of reads out today. How can I not get out my Scorpio Troop Masters? You know what? That's what we're going to call ourselves, the Troop Masters. Troop, troop. That's what we're going to do. Troop, troop. All my Scorpio Troop Masters. We're going to be go. Troop, troop. What's up, Troop? My Troop Masters. All right, let me put my cards out and let me go ahead and get this prayer out for those who be hating on us Troop Masters, right? Let me go ahead. Prayer is what a wonderful gift the Lord has given to us. It is free. There's no charge to you, just a short amount of your time. Prayer has been proven to heal the soul, the body, and a broken spirit. Is it amen? Amen. Hello, my troops. Hello, my Scorpion troops. What's going on with you? Today is July 30th. Oh my God. Oh, wow, it's been a while since I've been on here. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure that you understand that if it doesn't resonate, it's many other beautiful tarot readers out here where the message that you may not receive with me, that you may receive with someone else. Make sure that you understand that time is fluid. And also make sure that that gender could be male or female when you are doing these cards, okay? So make sure that you understand that. All right. And before you beat me up or talk about me or just like, I want to choke me all up, just make sure that sometimes these things are done in spirit. Really, I came in here today because I felt the spirit to do the readings today because I am in spirit. Okay. Not all the time do I feel in spirit. So sometimes I just don't come on here and do it in spirit. So, having said that, all prayers up. Let's make sure that all evil eyes, all negative thoughts, all negative people, all negative anything is returned to the senders 10,000 fold. Forget tenfold, 10,000 fold. Let's return it back to them, their families, whoever it is, folks, right? Clap it up for them. Send it back, woof, to them 10,000 fold. We don't need it, but maybe they need it back, right? If you're here to criticize, most often than not, you're really criticizing yourself, okay? Be in spirit, be in thought, be in fruitful thought, okay? Here, let's go ahead and set the tone, Scarfs, right? Troop Masters, what are we going to talk about today? Let's see. Let the cards speak it for itself. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing today. Let me see. Let me break it down here. Put it here. Let's do 3 equal groups. Boom, boom, and boom. My hands are so small, Squirt. All right, picking from the top. All evil spirits off. Woo! Some of y'all going back to school. What? Lessons. I take school as lessons. That's going to be our topic. What lessons have you learned? School can be lessons, as I am a former school teacher, guys. What lessons have you learned? Who took us to school, Scorps? Who took us back to school? What lessons have we been learning, right? Have we, you know what? Most of us have been through a tower moment, haven't we? I think this was the season for a lot of us to be and take what resonate to go through a tower moment. Guys, I went through a tower moment, and some of you, and I think I might have said this in other videos, I went through a tower moment in late, I think it was towering and coming down earlier this year. But I went through an extreme tower moment in a series, and it was like boom, 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 boom. It was distracting, but it started in late last year. And my tower moment, if I can recollect, it started last year, maybe about May or June-ish for me. And it just came crashing down this year. So it took some months for my tower to actually crash. And I tell you, when my significant other left and walked out and took everything with him, he did. And then I had other catastrophes on top of it, all at the same time, within a week or two of each other, if not days of each other. So everything came like crashing down. So I had a few tower moments. all at the same time. And then revelations behind that spirit has been telling me about. So yeah, and so when you get school, everyone, collective, troop masters, Scorpio troop masters, when you get that troop, understand that these lessons are taught or given to you for a reason, for us to learn so that we do not make the same mistake. Okay, troop masters, make sure that you understand that. Spirit, God, we are getting these lessons for a reason. Okay, so let's not say woe is me, because it's very hard. You know, I had to come in and save a lot of things, and I'm still in recovery mode. You know what I mean? But the one monkey, as they say, do not stop the show, and no pun intended. Okay, it might be a little hard, but you can do it. And so some of you who are coming up on this video, that may come up in this video within a week or 2 weeks or next week or a month from now, and you sit through and you listen, God does not make any mistakes, because of course, I think it was intended. It was on purpose, but God doesn't make any mistakes. And I am, you know what? And I am strong, and I will make it through, right? And I was in that person's life for whatever reason. I was in their life, and they were in my life for whatever reason they were in my life for. And it's all good, because guess what? I'm here to live another day. I'm here to, most importantly, Scorpio troops, to love another day. You're not going to stop that. You know, I'm just going to learn on what not to do versus on what to do, and just make a better craft at loving myself more, right, than what I did before. Because guys, I got sick. That person still walked out. I love this person so much more than myself, that they didn't care if I was sick. They said, hey, I was bipolar. They said I was narcissistic. But the love that I poured into an individual, they didn't even care about that. So you have to understand that sometimes, true masters, that you have to really love yourself more when it goes that way, right? So who took us to school? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and pay. And I just want to make sure that I share that personal story with you, because sometimes when we share our personal stories, it does help other people out. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take all the evil spirits out. Let's go ahead and pull 3 oracles, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, okay, let me read it to you. And I'm going to show it to you too. I don't know how, but you got to my heart. Took us to school. What lessons did I learn? You can't create this, right? Just even from my little thing, right? So I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. See? Guys, when he took everything, he took things out of the wall, screws, things I bought, food. People came in here and took my food out of my house. They took everything. I mean, it was like I walked into a bare house. The only thing that he did not take was the stove, washer, dryer, and refrigerator. And possibly the reason why I'm assuming he didn't take that is because he didn't need it where he was going. But everything else was like I walked into a brand new house with nothing in it. Okay? And so, is that your story, or is your story a little worse? But guess what, guys? Boom. Karma. You'll get it. So even though someone taught us a lesson, God don't make no mistakes. Bottom card on the deck is it over? You ask yourself that question. Is it over? You come and tell people I'm crazy, so even though I'm loving you. You telling people I'm doing this to you, even though I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning, cooking your food, making sure you eat it, making your lunch. But then you tell people I'm doing stuff to your food. I mean, you tell me, is it over? I'm going out washing your car, making sure everything is good for you. You tell me, is it over? Karma, am I sorry? And you know what? I don't know, but you still got my heart. No, you can go ahead and keep pushing on, because God is good to me. Because God will send you someone else. Folks, he will send you someone better. 10 times better, because sometimes you have to go through this to understand, to be able to appreciate what he sends you. That's why you probably had to go to school. That's probably why that card is there, because guess what? You had to go to school. You had to learn a lesson. I'm trying to fix my cards up because they look like they got turned over somewhere, right? You had to go to school. Right? You had to go to school. Had to learn a lesson. Let's go ahead and pull some carrots, right? Wow. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. I'm in spirit, spirit. Let's go ahead, spirit. Talk to us today. Truth, masters, the Scorpio truth. Truth. My Scorpios, please make sure if you like what I'm saying, if you're feeling what I'm saying. Woo, this judgment card fell out. Let me go ahead and leave it there. Woo, judgment. It just popped out. Who is getting judged? So based on what we did in the love oracle, based on us learning some lessons, somebody, who is this, Scorp? Is it us or is it them? Let's go ahead. Let's clarify. Spirit, what's your bottom card? Ooh, so now you got, so you got the threes of wands. Preparation, you got your foresight. Look how his back is turned. Okay. See how he's facing, looking, expansion. See? Are you walking away? What are you thinking about? Spirit, let's clarify. All right. So now you got that sun card in reverse. So if it was upright, you had that hope. But see, now we went to school. Someone taught us something because now we had some sense of despair. So now we had a lack of faith because what we had gone through or what you possibly went through. Guys, you make sure you take this as it resonates, please. Because see, someone took you through a lesson, right? Now they being judged because here you getting a judgment call. Somebody's probably getting their butt whooped because they probably just led you wrong. And I see you ain't got no lack of faith. Based on that situation, based on that lesson that you were taught, would you ever go back to them? I don't know. Would you? Don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't because your bottom card is saying that you preparing for something. What are you preparing for? Yep. See, now you got the King of Swords. See, he's moving kind of fast too. Spirit, clarify. See, now you're trying to set up, right? Because see, now you're trying to set up with the Seven of Pentacles. Because see, as you're trying to set up, I think this was in Capricorn's reading too. See? And now you got the Justice card in reverse. Yeah. Because see, you got these two cards right there together. See, you ain't believing nothing, Scorp. Look like you kind of like, you trying to really walk away, yeah. Yeah. Because you got this Libra card, see. Let me try to clarify this Justice card, Spirit. Let's see, you got this Strength card, yeah. Yeah, see, you trying to walk away from this dishonest and this unfairness, and you trying to really put yourself really kind of back together and try to invest really in you're trying to really put yourself back together. That's what you're trying to do, yep. Yep, you're trying to go back into yourself, and you're trying to go back into your faith, and you're trying to really go back into you based on what you have had to deal with. Because see, sorry. See? You're going back into yourself. You starting to think, because see, you got moves to make for yourself. So you got the Hierophant. So now you're developing this strength for yourself. And I mean to get this deep into your Scorp. But our reads is usually interesting because you're going back into this, you're trying to conform and just go back and really kind of do your own traditional beliefs. And you're trying to make sure and believe what you know to be somewhat true within, so you're within self, within yourself. Spirit. Yeah, because you see, this was the Three of Pentacles. See, you wasn't working with nobody, and then so now you're trying to come back in and manifest what your new financial. So things are going to come in your way, because see, you're leaving something for things to come back in to manifest. Yep. And see, but you're going to have a few delays. You're going to have a couple of delays coming in, because you got that Seven of Wands coming in. You're going to have a few delays, but that's okay. That's okay. You're going to have a few delays. Because, see, in these delays, you were betrayed. That's why this school thing is here. You had a couple betrayals coming in for you. See? You were betrayed. You have delays. And so then you're going to have a couple of financial opportunities coming in. But then you're going to have to get out your own mindset about a couple of things. I ain't really mean to get this deep into you. Hopefully you guys can see your cards. Okay? Let me ask Spirit. What's going to come out of this for you, Scorp, real quick? Remember, time is fluid, Scorp. And I just think that, you know what, it's just a matter of time that you're actually going to be just coming through this. Right. It's just a matter of time that you're going to be going. And you know what? We've been kind of going through this for a minute. 3:30 on the clock. Make sure you, what's the angel number for 3:30? Yeah, so now you got a King of Cups. So now you're trying to come back into your emotional balance. See what I'm saying? So it's all psychological in your head. You got to get into a better place mentally, so that you can keep getting those pinnacles. That's what you want to do. Because now you're kind of going back and forth. You don't want to keep doing that. You want to just come back into your pinnacles, because they're showing up through your reading, right? You kind of get in there, you kind of come back, you kind of go back and forth. You kind of, because you got this betrayal. You had all these things happen to you along the way, and that's fine. And those things have happened to you, but you don't need to reflect on them, because you got to stay in your mindset. You got to keep it going. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep it going. Get out your mindset. Because those people that have done you wrong, they're going to be judged. They look like they might be trying to come back. Now they're getting judged. Okay. But you got the strength, because they didn't treat you right. They did not treat you right. See, they were going to try to come back into you and communicate to you. But they're going to have the delays. They can't even come back to you. And I think you're being guarded by spirit. And that's what this is. They being guarded. They can't even come back to you, because, see, you came in and they're being blocked from even coming back to you, because they did you so wrong. So you can go in and lay down your foundation. You got to be able to lay down your foundation. Okay? Because you're being protected. So even though they have delays trying to come back into you, because you got to be able to lay down your foundation so you can stay into your pinnacle, so you can keep building, okay? Because you got to keep your balance going on, because you done had too many betrayals. You can't turn back. You can't keep looking back. You got to keep going away from it. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep going away from it. See, you got the Two of Wands. So right here, you got the future planning. So your future, you're planning. Because see, you see right here with this betrayal of you got Number of Wands up in here. See, so right here, so you got this Aquarius energy. You got the Aries energy. You got, what else you got? You got the Taurian energy that you're dealing with. You got Capricorn energy here. You got the Libra energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Again, you have another Aquarius up in here. So right here, you was dealing with all this betrayal right here. Whoever this is really betrayed you and got you really stuck there. But you still trying to come through it. And see, with this King of Cups, so King, you remember, it could be male or female. It could be male or female. But now you got to come in and you're trying to create an emotional balance, right? And you have decisions to make about yourself. Keep going on. You don't need to sit up there and stay in your head about it, right? You don't really need to stay that way, Scorpio. Just keep going on in your future plans. 333 is on the clock, Spirit. 333 is on the clock. As I say what's on the clock, as I look up at the clock, make sure you guys go look it up. Go look up those numbers, because that is Spirit trying to guide you and tell you what that is, to let you know what course and track that is on, okay? So that is my message for you today, Scorpio. Stay on track. Stay on track, okay? Whoever that is, whoever that was, you went to school, you learned a lesson, you stay on track, get your pentacles, because God has your back, and your angels were protecting you the whole time too. You know, while you were going through that tower moment. Take it as it resonates, right? They're going to try to come back into you, but they're being delayed to get to you, because, you know, your angels, inadvertently, they will protect you from them coming back into you. Because when you are the empress or the queen and you mess up like that, ain't nobody, or the king, you're not going to let them come back into you like that. That's why there is delays in that, because you went to school, you got a lesson, you had to learn that lesson. God had to teach you that lesson, right? And so now you got to get back on your grind, and you have to really put everything back together for yourself, right? So that's why, you know, you are in Spirit. So take those lessons, learn those lessons, and put yourself first. All right, truth. All right. Until the next time, Scorpios. Till the next time, we won't be this long next time. But really, the message is today putting ourselves first, standing in those pinnacles, loving ourselves, self-care. All right, till the next time, peace.